Support for the show can be you. Go to lvx.be/Patreon, sign up there, and you'll get access to exclusive and ad-free content. And we just relaunched the merch shop with options for listeners of any show in the Lux Media family. lvx.be/shop and get yourself hooked up over there. If you want a discount code, Patreon subscribers get a 20% code every month. You know, just saying. All right, another ooky spooky session begins. This is your reading for the week of February 9th through the 15th. Using the Golden Tarot today, as you can see. So get your query in your mind. I always say move that thought to your mind's eye. You know what I mean? So let's get started. These are always, they're so slick. They always fuck. All right. In our starting energy for the week, it's the Seven of Wands. This is, think of this as being a message of defending yourself or defending your gains, your success. In the obstacle position is the inverted Nine of Pentacles. This is a sign of living beyond one's means, or being overspending, you know? Kind of correlation there. And in our focus position, it's the one in the middle, we have Judgment. Now, this one, having sound judgment, no shit, but it's think of it as finding purpose, renewal in a previous purpose, or an awakening to an awakening. I'm starting to get ahead of myself. In the discard, we have the Strength card. This is an interesting one to get in the discard slot. So this is courage, bravery, confidence, that kind of stuff. Strength, no shit, right? The spiritual exercises is the inverted Eight of Cups. This is a card of stagnation, of monotony, or accepting less than what we're worth. And our self-care is the Page. I'm not calling them pages anymore. They're princesses. Even though this doesn't look like a princess at all, I'm going with it. The Princess of Cups inverted. This is neglecting our inner child. The supplementals out here, I'll reveal those when I get to that point. So, to the reading. This week is gonna be a little shaky. It depends on how you take it, how you react to it, and how you move forward with this information. So the starting energy for the week is the struggles of maintaining what we have achieved thus far. It's easy to lose sight of maintaining and building on our goals when we're in the bliss of finally having gotten over, the proverbial hump. So the Seven of Wands is a reminder that we have to keep working to maintain the success we've achieved, and also that success must be carefully tended to curate the consistent results, which to me is what success is. Anybody can be a one-hit wonder. How many people can continue making hits? You know what I mean? In the obstacle position, we have the Nine of Pentacles inverted. I think this could be the reason that we're getting... Oh, wait. Did I go the wrong way? No, I didn't. The Nine of Pentacles. Sorry about that. I think that this could be the reason that we need to lock ourselves back in, right? The inverted Nine of Pentacles is a sign of living beyond one's means, and perhaps trying to use that material flex to hide the actual instability that we have. So remember the message of the Seven of Wands that we got in the energy position is focus on maintaining the levels of success we've achieved so far. Now, speaking of, our focus for the week is the Judgment card. Typical message is, fair judgment. Surprise, surprise. But I think the deeper meanings that we can take away from this card in this position is that there are steps that it's going to take to make objective assessments of where we are in life, what we need to do, and being honest with ourselves about what's going wrong in addition to what's going right. So remember that choices have consequences. That's the biggest message I always take away from the judgment card. Choices have consequences, so make sure we're making the right ones. In the discard over here is strength. It's an odd pull for the discard slot, but the easy answer is strength, because that's like no shit, right? But what we need to consider is what this means in the context of discarding something for the sake of maintaining our success or improving upon our success. So my thinking here is that we need to swallow our pride, look for help from people we trust, even if it's just them helping you make an objective assessment of what's going on. Ditch the bravado, the machismo, with whatever name you want to give it, because right now, like, tenacity and just continuing to grind it out isn't getting us where we need to go. So with that said, our spiritual direction, it should be about finding the way we want to move forward, which has been the message overall of refocusing, of not being proud, being objective. So this is, I think, just a more direct message of how we want to do that, or of doing that. And lastly is our self-care slot. This is the inverted Princess of Cups. It's not a great way to get it, but I think in this position it's really good. It's a good message, I should say. Now, the inverted Princess of Cups, it's a sign of a creative block, or like internal difficulties, like mental block, emotional problems, whatever the case is for you. So these sound like what are the catalyst for the overall message of the reading. And so this young lady can be a sign of having lost the joy of what we do, which could be why we're trying to mask it with material bullshit. And so what is important is to put aside our pride. And this week of our lives is where we awaken, right here, to finding a new source of joy in purpose, right here and right here. Well, that's it for the tarot reading for the week. I still got the supplementals, but before I get to that, oh man, I got bills to pay. So if you want to help me out with that, you can check out lvx.be/Samira. She's like a full-on fucking psychic, right? I can do cards pretty well, and at least I think so. But man, she knows. I don't know how she knows the stuff she knows, but she does. I got a reading from her. I was intentionally vague, and that woman turned that shit on my head. So lvx.be/Samira, get 20% off. Help me out in the process, helps her, and helps you get a more holistic vision, because she does astrology, numerology, tarot shit, any occult practice under the sun. So moving on, the supplemental cards. Now, first is psychometry. For the Sixth Instinct, I'm going to be honest, I'm not too certain on how to apply this to the overarching message of the week's read. Perhaps the way to clear the creative and emotional blockages from this is to get out and do things physically, like tactile things. Now, our angel number, quad 0, it's under the subtitle, I guess, is a limitless potential. So this is the angel on the shoulder telling us that we can do the thing. Whatever that thing is, you can do it. It's telling us that the right road is right in front of our eyes. We have to open our eyes to see it. If we think about our focus, spiritual exercise, and self-care. So you know, patience and kind of take it as it goes. Now, the true intention is love. Oh, I went ahead of myself. Sorry. Well, there you go. It's love. The Four of Spades is our traditional cartomancy. This is like a suggestion to slow down and, kind of take things easy and be cautious about the choices that we're making, because they're going to have longer, higher order effects that, like any other choice, if they have consequences. The card lines up really well, I think, with the struggle card, which is telling us that we need to slow down and think more carefully about the resources we have and how we use them. So now the true intention, love, like I said, is love. The message on it is, I love you and I only want to add happiness to your life. So think of it. This doesn't really fit, as is tradition with the true intention, doesn't really fit with the overall message, but take this as a message from me to you, that you are worthy of happiness, and you are deserving of respect, and if a helping hand if you need one. I would suggest take this if you want to, get out and do tactile things like psychometry suggests. Maybe go out and spread love in the world around you. We can't fix the world by ourselves, but we can fix the world for someone, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Now, with the reading all wrapped up, think of a yes or no question. Yes or no. Ready? You got it? You sure? All right. Coin flip is a no. Well, I don't know. Maybe, I hope this is the answer that you need if it's not the one that you want. But keep that in mind. The answer is no. Whatever the question that came up immediately in your head, that's the one that we're talking about. So that's the reading for the week. If you want to see how I put this all together, I record right before, like, shuffling the cards, picking them out. I have these like icebreaker question cards that are what I use to talk throughout the recording. So you get to know a little bit about me, and also get to see like how much care I put into shuffling all of the cards. You will see it for yourself. So there you go. That's it. If you want a personal reading, like I had mentioned about Samira, she can give you something more holistic. If you want a tarot reading, a tarot plus oracle, tarot plus cartomancy, whatever configuration you want, we can work that out. lvxmedia.net/spooky, and fill out the form and pick your favorite artwork of all the decks that I have, and you can get it. You could get a reading for free. I don't charge anything for them. It's entirely up to you. It's like, I guess, by donation, but you don't have to. There you go. That's it. I am out of here. I will see you next week. Same Mookie time, same spooky place.